joined from London by i24 News correspondent there, Jonathan Sacerdoti. Jonathan, good morning to you.
Good morning and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. How bad is the situation in the UK this morning?
Well, it's not a white but a wet Christmas this year here in the UK. 5 people have been killed. Trains and planes were at a standstill yesterday and roads blocked by fallen trees and floodwater, with many homes still without electricity today. And all this chaos and misery on the one day of the year when people wanted to get home and spend time with their families.
Now, this is across the world. This is the busiest traveling day of the year. In that respect, are the airports still shut? Trains, going back and forth freely this morning? What's going on in that way?
Well, for the authorities, there are many jobs to get done now in order to recover from the extreme weather. For a nation celebrating Christmas, this has been quite a blow. Job-wise, the first thing to be done is to restore power where it's gone down. Around 80,000 homes will remain without power today and are likely to stay that way throughout today, especially across the southeast of the country, according to the Energy Network Association. Kent, Surrey and Sussex are the worst affected after what they call notable collisions along power lines during the stormy weather. And power supplier Southern Electric has said that 44,000 of its customers remain without power yesterday and may well do today, with West Sussex and Southern Hampshire and Dorset the worst hit. All this, as I said, on Christmas Day. So for many, it's a tragedy when they were planning to celebrate with their families.
No, definitely so. I understand there are some fatalities as well. How many dead and where did it happen?
There are 5 fatalities so far. For example, a typical case was yesterday when the police reported a man who had jumped into a fast-moving river to try and rescue his dog. He was swept downstream and his body recovered further down, and rather tragically the dog in fact managed to save itself by scrambling out of the river. There have been a couple of cases like that, similar cases where people have fallen into fast-moving river water. In terms of flights, there have been 75 flights cancelled at Gatwick Airport yesterday, leaving thousands of people stranded on Christmas Eve. EasyJet cancelled 53 flights, British Airways 22, and power cuts in the North Terminal of Gatwick meant that there was travel chaos for people hoping to get home.
No, ridiculous. The loss of money, but also the loss of life. Very tragic on this specific day. Jonathan, thank you for joining us from London, and keep warm. On a happier note, in the Holy Land and the birthplace of Jesus, hundreds